Freeze watches are in effect for the area overnight, and that could mean problems for crops and gardens. News 18's Cameron Hardin spoke with Purdue Extension specialists today and joins us now with a look at what farmers can expect. Cameron?
Jeff, after a mild March, most winter crops were doing all right. However, with the recent string of overnight temperatures in the 20s and some places even in the teens, growers could be having a few restless nights over the next week.
I start really paying attention when temperatures get less than 28 degrees. I really start raising my eyebrows when it gets less than 25 degrees for an extended period of the night.
And that's what many are predicting for the next few days. Keith Johnson is a forage crop specialist at Purdue, and he believes Saturday could damage winter crops such as wheat, forage, and fruit crops.
So what we might see as Saturday progresses is blackened tissue. Instead of being emerald green in color, it will take on more of a blackening approach. And that could then be followed by some tissue death, which then will ultimately appear as some browning.
Unfortunately, in a crop field, there isn't much one can do during the few days leading up to a cold event that can help the crops. Johnson says the best protection against events like this is proper harvest techniques. Sean Castile is a wheat specialist at Purdue and says the biggest misconception is that because wheat is a winter crop in Indiana, that it can withstand these cold temperatures in April. But it all depends on the stage the crop is in.
What's really the concern is whenever it breaks dormancy, it starts to green up, and then it goes through the next stages of development.
Castile believes the central part of the state is most at risk.
The area that I'm really more concerned would be the central band of Indiana, so the middle half or so. And because we do have plants that are more advanced, close to jointing in many cases, and now we're getting temperatures in the 20s, below 24 degrees for 2 hours, that's when we can have some significant damage. So those areas need to be on alert.
Now, the damage you see from the cold won't appear until around a week later. Both Castile and Johnson advise farmers to then walk around all parts of their field and inspect their crops, not just one portion, because different areas in the field see different weather conditions. Cameron Hardin, News 18.